Hello, hello. This is Marc with the Western North Carolina Broadband Project. Just want to share with you a new resource that I've visited. It's called Digitunity. Digitunity is talking about the issue of device ownership being the heart of digital equity and the gateway to opportunity. I think it's important to note that bridging the digital divide is a opportunity in Western North Carolina. It is time to be honest with ourselves. Digital equity is a civil rights issue. The injustices that the digital divide inflicts on people are worthy of outrage and an urgent societal response is required. What is needed to address this? Working computers, internet access, digital literacy skills, technical support, device repair. Who is most affected? Certainly the students. In Western North Carolina, we have a large older demographic, veterans, individuals with disabilities, and then other marginalized populations. So technology gaps are pervasive and exist throughout the country. Closing these gaps requires detailed knowledge of the non-deviced, in other words, those without devices, and the under-deviced households at the state and county levels. This interactive heat map that I'm getting ready to show you provides a granular snapshot of the lack of household access to computers and can help identify both the challenges and the potential opportunities when undertaking digital inclusion efforts. So we can see as I scroll down here, we have the technology gap map. How deep is the technology gap in our nation and in your state and your county? So the immediate call out is that there are roughly 11.5% of the households in America do not have a single computer device, and 5.5% of the households in the nation have a smartphone only. 73% of the nation has more than one device by household. So let's take this data and let's drill this into North Carolina. As we get into North Carolina, we start to see 12%, this is above the nation average, have no computer by household. 5.92% have a smartphone only by household, and a smaller percent than the nation have more than one device. So immediately you can start to see some things here. There's Graham County, an absolutely incredible 38% do not have, well over a third of Graham County does not have a single computer. When we move a little bit further east, Swain County, again, very similar. Roughly 33% do not have a single computer. Continue moving east to Haywood County, it's roughly 17%. And in our Land of Sky Regional Council of Governments, we can start to see Madison County, almost 1 out of every 5 individuals do not have a computer. In Transylvania, it's 10%, 1 out of 10. In Henderson County, it's roughly 13%. And then in Buncombe County, we're 12.5%. So there are a lot of demographics that come up, but you can start to see the older demographic as being one of the major populations. And I will drill into Buncombe County here. And we start to see in Buncombe County, North Carolina's Buncombe County percent of households, again, 12.5%. That's pretty par to the state. We do have a small population with a tablet only, about 5%. with a smartphone only, roughly 10% with a desktop or laptop only, and then having more than one device being 71.65%. Again, I'm going to scroll down a little bit and just show the heavy skewing towards the older demographics. And then the demographics can be updated if you look at a specific device ownership. And instantly what comes up in Buncombe County is, 5% of the population have a smartphone only. And it starts breaking it down by some further demographics. Oops, let me switch back. Get this refreshed here. So, again, this is Mark. I represent the Western North Carolina Broadband Project, trying to achieve accessibility for the internet. That's only part one of it. Part two of it is the affordability. The third A would be the adoptability, the literacy skills enabled to do that. So the three key issues here: the digital divide is caused by a number of interwoven systemic issues, while Digitunity's work centers on all aspects of device ownership. Access to robust and affordable internet and having the skills to use a computer productively are also essential. So just boiling this up, 1 in 3 individuals, 1 in 3 individuals, African American and Hispanics, do not have access to computers in their home. 56 million new computers were sold in the U.S. in 2019. What happened to the computers they replaced? Are they good enough for computers for everyone in America? Let's get those used computers to somebody that can use them. The internet. Millions of people do not have access to the internet due to affordability or lack of physical connectivity. That's roughly 21.2 million people in the U.S. lack access to high-speed internet connections, high-speed being 25 megabit down, 3 megabit up. 16.8 million of which live in rural America communities, a significant portion in rural America, roughly the population of the state of New York. Internet access is just as critical as plumbing or electricity, and solutions must be found. 27% of older adults do not have broadband access in America, and this is of those earning less than $30,000. Digital literacy: everyone needs to know how to use a computer safely and perform common tasks such as sending email, using websites, and utilizing common applications like spreadsheets and word processing. So we have some statistics here. 52 million adults are not digitally literate, which is about 16% of the population in 2019. And then 74% of United States adults use a computer at work, and 81% of U.S. adults use a computer in everyday life, per the Department of Education. So the opportunity here, this is a national organization. Digitunity is trying to end the technology gap. There's some information about the Digital Opportunity Network, donation facilities, changing the conversation. How can you help? You can make financial donations, computer donations, and corporate support. So this is Mark. I look forward to your feedback, and thank you for listening.